Hi my crafty friends, welcome back to Sandy's Creative Studio. So today I wanted to show you some altered playing cards that I've been working on. And this is what I've done so far. I've taken a playing card and you can see I made pockets out of them. And what I was doing is I was taking extra cards and cutting them in half. So I got the pocket part. So I've already done that just to save us a little bit of time. So I cut cards in half. So then I have this piece to put on the card. So that's where I got the pocket from. And then I covered the pieces of card with some cardstock. And then I just decorated it. Like I decorated the cards with just some ephemera pieces that I've had laying around, some journal pages. So that's some magazine paper. I got some music paper. And this was just in some ephemera pieces. And then I put a word on it. And I thought they were really cute. And I thought I would show you what I was doing. And you can sew around them if you want to, and I'm just showing you what I did without sewing. But that would give it a nice touch if you did want to do that. Trim that one just a little bit. Needed to be trimmed here. You do that. Okay, so I'm going to put these to the side. And the first thing I'm going to do, this is going to be for the back of the cards. The first thing I'm going to do is the front of the card. So you can see I coffee dyed this paper. It even still smells like coffee. I love that. Okay, and I love this. It is out of a music assignment book. And I love it. And it's, you know, one that I picked up, I believe, at a thrift store. And it was like a lesson book for school. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to take the cards that I picked out. 3 of them here. Thought I would decorate 3 of them and show you some maybe different ways to decorate them. So the first thing I want to do is just glue them down. I'm going to rough them up a little. I have my sanding block. You don't have to have a sanding block. I just think that maybe this might help make them stick a little more. I got the idea of using a sanding block from Pam at the Paper Outpost, and my husband just happened to have one laying around. And sometimes I'll use it to rough up a surface so I can paint over it, and it just won't look so shiny. Because, you know, I like the vintage look, so I don't really want things to be shiny and brand new. I like them to look a little used. Maybe rough up the sides a little. Take the choker. Rough up the choker a little. I mean, I know that I'm gluing them down, but I'm just hoping that maybe that'll give them the little extra grit to hold. Okay. And I want to use this part of the paper. I just really like that. You know, and it's preference, whatever you like. If you want to use like book page or dictionary page or whatever scrapbook paper you have laying around, you know, you can decorate with whatever pages you like. So what I'm going to do is just glue these down, and then I'm going to cut them out. And I like to make sure I get the edges really good. I'm using my art glitter glue. Let's see, let me slide that over a little bit. I want to have enough room for all 3 of them. Now, since I don't have a paper towel, I'm going to have glue all over my hands by the time we get done. Well, it's not like it hasn't happened before. Let's see, I want to make sure it's all going to fit. I think I'm going to come down here and put the other one on above it. And I don't have my bone folder right here, or I would just rub them really good to make sure they get a good seal, so I'll use my hand to do that. Okay. And like I said, I just really like the look of the lesson. So I'm putting this one above the last one. Okay. That right here. Perfect. I'm going to move it over. I like the ampersand. I think it's what you call it. That's the and symbol. I call it the and symbol. Or music symbol. I know it's a... I guess it's not the same in music as it is on your phone. I guess on your phone it would be and on here it's a clef note? Yeah, it's a little different. It's not the same thing. Never mind me. Talk amongst yourselves, never mind that. Okay, so I'm going to cut them out. Now I can use that for something else. I really love how this turned out in the staining. Okay. I'll get these cut out. And then see what I'm going to use on each card for the pocket. Now, I used this before, and it did give me a little bit of wrinkle paper. I should have used the Fabrifix. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to show you what happened on one of them. Now, if I had waited till it dried, it would have turned out really nice. But on one of them, I was impatient, and I was just going to distress it, and it was wrinkled, and I thought maybe it would look cool. Not so cool, so don't do that. If you do have Fabrifix, I do suggest Fabrifix. I'm not sure about the glue stick. I don't know how well it'll hold. But maybe with the sandpaper, maybe it'll hold pretty well. I mean, that is why I used it. The sanding block. Okay. And then you can always decorate the back. And I am going to put coffee dyed paper on the back. Okay. And that didn't turn out too bad for using the art glitter glue. I'll save those. Oh yeah, check that out. That'll be nice on maybe a different project, maybe collage or something. So save my scraps. Another piece for the scrap bin. Yeah, I think I'm going to have some nice pieces from my scrap bin out of this. I'm going to have to do some more dyeing out of that book. I have to show you that book. I wish I had it near me. I might. Actually, because I was making some different pockets. Oh, I thought it might be right here. Oh, well, I'll have to maybe show you in a different video. Okay, so those are all covered. Now I'm going to throw that little piece away. But I got some nice scraps to use again. So, as I said, beside me, to the left on my table, I have bins for small, medium, and large scraps. So those will go in my medium scraps. And I'm going to distress them. And I am using my walnut stain. As I have said before, it is my favorite. It's my favorite because it's so dark, and I just feel like it makes things pop really well. I am going to be getting more distress stains and sprays, oxides and stains. I'm thinking about doing some mixed media pieces. I've been watching a lot of videos on mixed media. I haven't done too much with that, but I love it. It looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun doing that. And I do have a lot of manila envelope folders. I love using those for like a good base. It's just the right thickness for a base for a tag or a journal card. Okay. Now, let me show you what I have cut out. I have got some blue. I got this. This is a little shiny, but you know, I don't mind that it's not that shiny. And I don't mind it against something that's already distressed. I think I like it on that one. So I'm going to cut these down to fit, and then excuse that. I have these that I'm using, and then I'm using these to cover it. So I have this and that and the other piece. I have a pink piece. Okay, so I'm going to cut around those, get it to the right size, and then I'm going to cut it to the right size, and then I'll glue it on there. Okay. Go ahead, put down my glue. I think I'll have to cut that to fit, but that's okay. Let me do that. I'll just cut it right across there and make it fit. Okay, that's my first one. Get that out of the way. Cut this one to fit. Straight across. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down first, and then trim it the rest of the way. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and glue the next one. Cut it out. Cut it out for the most part anyway. Okay, good. Now this one, I do want to distress it a little bit with Mr. Sanding Block, because I want to distress it and I want it to show up. I like that just enough. just enough to distress it a little and make the color adhere. Just so the white won't be so white. I like that. All right, put the lid back on there so it won't dry out. Now I have my circle punch. Oh, I got to glue that one down first, don't I? Okay. And then, you know, you can cover them with your cardstock like I'm doing, or your scraps, or, you know, whatever you have on hand. And then I like to decorate it with maybe, like on these, I have butterflies and I have pearls. You can use buttons, maybe buttons with a piece of lace. And I love using the words. And I use my paper pack, Tim Holtz Small Talk. I like that. And I also have a paper pack that has some nice words on it. Grateful, hope, imagine, inspire, journal. And I like to use these words as well. Okay, now I'm going to turn it this way so I can see how deep my hole is and make sure I get it in the middle. Perfect. Okay, get this one. Line it up. I might get that piece out so I can see what I'm doing better. All right. I slide it a little bit. I love this punch. I use this so much in my work. Let me get that one out of there too. It doesn't want to come out. There. I'll just shake it until it comes out. All right. That's perfect. Whoop. Nope. I want to make sure I get it as close to the middle as I can. Okay. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to glue these down and decorate them. All right. And, you know, just around the 3 corners so you can make your pocket. Nice. Okay. It doesn't matter what the inside looks like. It does not, the inside does not have to be perfect. Okay. I want that to be the top for sure. And it doesn't matter what side you want for the top. Now I'm probably going to have to trim a little. I'll go ahead and glue them down. Okay, glue them down. Whoops. Okay. Now I like that. This one's got, what I'm trying to say is, looking at them, trying to decide what will go with the colors I have. Like I got some blue, I got some pink, and I have some brown. And I also want to make them pop. So right now, this is my jar of flowers. I have a pale blue flower. I think I might use that. And I don't do much because I love the scrapbook papers, and that I like that as a, well, you know what I'm going to do with that? I think I'm going to put a pearl over top of that. And I'm going to use my words. I have some words that I can pick from here. I have delightful. I have, is that graceful? Graceful. Oh, that one's in flight. And look at that, it matches. That is perfect. So that one's going there. I think You Got This kind of blends in. I think I might want something that pops more than that. And that one does not have flowers, or I could have done flowers. Blessed. I also said I was going to use graceful. I think I'll put graceful on this one because I want it to pop. And let's see, what kind of word do I want here? Forever, flowers, blessed. I like blessed. But if I use blessed. All right, let me go ahead and glue these down. And then after I decorate the front, I am just going to flight. I like that. I should put a butterfly on that. Blessed. I was just thinking if I put blessed, I want to have something else. Graceful. Okay, so I'm going to use my Fabrifix. I know what I can do with the, well, that doesn't want to come out very well. Okay. See if I can put a flat back pearl on that. I want to go ahead and glue that one down. Put it on that side. I really like how that one looks. I think I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to get my pearls. I didn't think I was going to use them, so they're over here. But I think I am going to use 2 of my flat back pearls. Put one there. Oh, I like that. And this is one reason why I did not sew mine. I get so excited about decorating them that I forget that I wanted to sew them first. But, you know, it's also a nice project if you don't have a sewing machine. Put that one down. Sticking to my finger. Okay. And I think I might want something else on the top of that. Excuse my arm. I'm going to reach for my buttons. I have some stuff around here. Okay. It's my jar of buttons. And I think maybe I will do a different color to break it up a little. Maybe I can find a white button. Or I could go with the pale. That's like an opalescent pink. I like that. Okay. Like I said, you can decorate with whatever you have. Stickers, maybe. There's all kinds of things that you can decorate with. So different kinds of bling. Let's see. I want to put something on that. Maybe I'll put pink on that as well. I wonder how well that will sit on top of that. I don't know. It'll be a first for me to try and glue that on there. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go ahead and move all my words, and I'm going to get my coffee dyed paper and glue these down. But I like it like that as well, you know, either way, with or without. I have my coffee dyed paper. Coffee dyed paper right here. Okay, so I am just going to use my, don't think I'm going to use the art glitter glue because I don't want to take the chances of any wrinkles. So spread that around, slip it down. I really like that. I think these are so cute and they're so simple. And this is just when you need a small tag. You know, I know a lot of us will use the manila folders, and you can make all size tags, but I usually use that when I make a bigger tag. Okay, now I'm going to take this one, and since that is drying, I will probably put a flat back pearl on that later. And for the sake of the video, I'm not going to do that now. But I like it. It's a nice vintage piece. This one is nice and vintagey. And these are more, you know, something you can use if you want to pop a color. So this is perfect. I'm glad to have the variety. So I just have to cut them out. Okay, cut this out real quick. Now this is going in the bin. This is not big enough to save. I save a lot, but nothing this small. Okay. Whoops. I think there was glue on the paper, so it was going to stick to my scissors. Okay. Cut this out. And I don't know if someone else has done this and made a video, but this is something that I really like to make when I have maybe a small journal or just need a small tag. This is what I like to go with. So there we go. I got that trimmed up. I think maybe trim this one up a little more. There we go. And see, so the back, I am so glad that I use a Fabrifix. The back looks so much better than the other ones. And then you can like stamp lines or anything like that that you want to have on the back, or maybe even distress the back as well. Well, I really enjoyed making these. Let me slide them down so you can get a better look. And when you need something small, this is a nice idea. So I hope you guys will hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell notification for more videos to come. Thanks and bye for now.